Once Wisden decided to pick 5 big guns in ODI cricket history. They opted to pick one player from each decade. It was a big news for every cricket fans from Wisden Almanack. Celebrating 50 years of one-day international cricket, they've named one cricketer for each of the 5 decades from 1971 to 2021. 3 out of these 5 prestigious Player of the Decade awards have gone to Indian cricketers. Let's look at who these phenomenal cricketers are, decade by decade, as chosen by Wisden. First, the decade 1971 to 1980. For this pioneering era, Wisden has named the original Master Blaster, the King from the Caribbean, Sir Vivian Richards. If Test cricket belonged to Sir Don Bradman, ODI cricket was the realm of Viv Richards in its early days. In this decade, the mighty West Indies won 2 World Cups, and Richards was an absolutely pivotal part of that all-conquering team. Next, the 80s, specifically 1981 to 1990. The player of this decade is an Indian icon, the man who changed the face of cricket in the subcontinent, the Haryana Hurricane, Kapil Dev. Captaining India to its historic first World Cup victory in 1983 is, of course, his crowning achievement. But Kapil Dev was the quintessential all-rounder. In that decade, he picked up the most wickets and scored his runs at the highest strike rate. A true game-changer. Now, for the 90s, the decade 1991 to 2000. And for many, this name is synonymous with cricket itself. Our second Indian on the list, the one and only Master Blaster, Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin absolutely revolutionized ODI cricket in the 90s. He showed the world how to make use of the power play, demolishing some of the greatest bowlers of all time. Just to give you a taste of his dominance, in 1998 alone, he smashed 800s. That's more than any other player has scored in a single calendar year. Simply phenomenal. Moving to the decade 2001 to 2010, the award goes to a spin wizard who bamboozled batsmen worldwide, Sri Lanka's Muralitharan. This off-spinner was an absolute nightmare for anyone facing him. Murali picked up an astounding 335 wickets in these 10 years. That's more than any other bowler in any single decade. He was instrumental in Sri Lanka reaching the World Cup final in 2007 and again in 2011. Their undisputed go-to spinner in all conditions. And finally, for the most recent decade covered, 2011 to 2021. There's really only one name that could dominate, and Wisden agrees, Virat Kohli. The Indian captain, King Kohli, has been an absolute run machine. We're talking over 11,000 runs and an incredible 42 centuries in this period alone. And it's not just about personal milestones. Under his influence and as a key player, India won the Cricket World Cup in 2011, the Champions Trophy in 2013, and remarkably, hasn't exited any ICC tournament before the semi-final stage. A true modern-day great. So, there you have it. Wisden Almanack's top 5 ODI cricketers, one for each decade from 1971 to 2021, Sir Vivian Richards, Kapil Dev, Sachin Tendulkar, Muralitharan, and Virat Kohli. An incredible lineup chosen by the Bible of cricket. But these are after all choices by Wisden panel for the player of the decade. Choices are subjective and could differ from individual to individual. Whom would you choose instead? Would you choose McGrath instead of Muralitharan in 2000s or Akram instead of Sachin in 1990s? Many fans on different platforms have chosen de Villiers instead of Kohli in 2010s, while others have agreed with Wisden's panel choices. So the question remains, which 5 players would you choose, picking one from each decade? Pick your choices in comment.